that's correct. I mean, they're all in the same boat, and we're talking really about the further existence of some European airlines. And I mean, as a sector, it's really the first problem is liquidity or lack of it. So really the cash problem. Until beginning of this year, we had a pretty good 2019 as European airlines. Beginning of the year, most airlines typically had about 2 months worth of cash on hand. Today, the situation is very different. When you look at the IATA's numbers, they haven't really updated them since yesterday, but you can count on of the 116 billion losses worldwide. Half of those, so about I think between 40 and 50 billion of revenue come with the European airlines. So it's really a problem of survival for many of them. And as you've heard before, either if the member states, the governments haven't banned flights, many of the airlines increasingly are having to do that.
Ask you about the type of bailout that is required, because Jeff and I were debating before whether loans at this point are useful for these airlines that have to pay them back in future. Even if you have effectively no interest rate, you still have to find money down the track to try and pay back the loans. I think what the airlines are looking for, grant some sort of a handover of cash to try and support them. What do you think is most useful?
Well, there's a number of things we can do. I mean, as a European organization, we're not calling for state aid across the board because obviously each member state has its own position on that, and the European Commission has certainly a role to play when it comes to state aid. But there are things that can be done today, and that's most up to the member states to sort of take care of that. I'm talking about reducing of charges, air traffic control charges. You have to know that on a monthly basis today, European airlines have to pay to the member states about 560 million euros per month. So the charges for February haven't been paid yet. So, but someone will have to pay those charges. So what we're asking there is really for air traffic control charges is to either reduce those charges or to defer the charges. Another thing national governments could do is defer or suspend aviation taxes for the rest of the year. And I think last but not least, and there was an announcement of the European Commission yesterday, which was quite weak, is basically to accommodate airlines in terms of how to compensate passengers. So basically deferral of the compensation system, which would help us a lot, because airlines currently don't have the cash to compensate for the caretaking of passengers today, but they could do it at a later stage.
Hi, I'm Joanna Bersecci, and thank you for watching. You can check out more of our videos by clicking on the boxes on the screen. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more from CNBC International. Thank you for watching.